Spice IC, Agent Dave, Kamira. I'm gonna make sure I try to remember that. It's good to see everybody. How are y'all doing? Cathedora time! What's up, Cathedora? As for myself, I'm feeling good. Went to bed early last night. Well, right after stream, so I guess not early. I kind of just immediately fell into bed. But... cheeks. I didn't even intend to read it exactly as you typed it, but I still managed somehow. Pencils! 45, 46 months. That is so satisfying. Perfect, thank you. Happy accident, right? It's good to see you, Pencils. I hope you've been doing well. I've been good. I know I didn't get back to you last week. I was like going through a lot of work and then a lot of self-doubt with the work. But then the work got done and I was like, oh, I should self-doubt less. It's kind of the Spark Notes version of it. Pascalia, good to see you. Just got home yesterday from a long weekend trip to visit my grandma. I went to bed early last night. I hope you had a nice trip, Dave. That sounds really nice. Corner, good to see you. 8 months. Thank you for the resub. Both you and Pencils get priority requests if that's something you'd like. Time for some loops, you betcha. Welcome, Elton. Good to see you. When I was tuning up all the instruments before I got started, I made like a one measure banjo thing that I thought was pretty. So I think I'm going to try and develop that as an improv loop today and see where it goes. Joe, welcome. Good to see you. So that's one of my plans. Otherwise, I was hoping to continue working on polishing up the violin pieces. I'm always, there's always going to be things I can do. Improv in D? Yeah, sure. I can do that. Buttley Poopington, how are you? Is it okay, Pencils, if I do like 3 pieces as warm-up and then get into it? Even though I'm fairly warmed up at this point, I have had less on my plate this week, so I was able to do a good hour and a half of my really studious violin practice this morning. Julia gave me my next full classical piece that I'm working on. And she told me if we learn this, I got to put it on the song list. So eventually you'll hear it. It needs a lot of work. But I'm excited to get another classical piece under my belt that I can share with you. So I worked on that this morning. My little banjo idea we're going to develop today. And I might there's a handful of video game tracks I want to turn into loops. And I've dabbled with it before. Like Valak Mountain, I turned into a loop once. It was really pretty. Battle Wally from Pokemon Sapphire. I want to introduce some more instrumental loops, so I might mess around with that stuff too. That's why I do keep the salute in the song list, is to make sure I keep working on it. Especially now that I've been studying new classical pieces, I don't actively practice that one anymore, so it's good for me to keep it fresh under my fingers. And I'm also still working on learning old-time fiddle. I am hoping that I can learn another couple and go to that fiddle jam this Sunday. You guys know me. I just, there's so many things I want to try and learn and do. Oh, milady. Pencils, that was so A+, by the way, when me and Julia did the collab and you managed to get the hats on both of us. That was magnifique. How is my pronunciation? You would know. Ben, it's good to see you. Yeah, so I'm excited to just jump in today. Let's see. Let's do a nice Kakariko Village to get started today. Speaking of working hard, how's all your school stuff going? Are you on a break now, or is it still kind of back-to-back stuff? You've been clearly practicing? No, I got lucky with that. Maybe it's just from exposure to other people working hard, it leaked over to me. Also bringing back a stream favorite from the past, the mustache mug. I've somehow kept this mug alive for like 12 years, and it has never broken. It's a me, Magnifique Mario. Hey Fast, good to see you. It's a mug stash. I don't think anyone said that before, Jove. I think you can claim that as yours. That's yours. You did it. And don't let anyone take that away from you. So, I have had some stuttering issues with this computer, but I'm finding that the tracks are peaking much more and getting distorted when I send them from this computer. So I'm gonna try, but if we start dropping frames, please let me know and I will go back to the old way until I get my new computer. So this particular version is, of course, Juke Remix. You guys hear me talk about them a lot as I play over like 4 of their tracks, and I really love them. Just job hunting. Okay, very exciting. Anyone looking for a full stack dev? Are you trying to find something, Pencils, where you can still work from home, or are you looking to like get out into a big old fancy office or something? Ugh, I have this cluster of mosquito bites. The show I did last weekend was outside, and I was helping Rena set up speakers. Rena's my friend who was setting it up. I was helping her set up like the monitors and everything. And oh my gosh, you know how some people mosquitoes are attracted to? That's me. They freaking love me. Like, they were leaving her alone and I was just getting demolished. I ended up sprinting to Walgreens and just went to the checkout like way overboard with probably 3 things of different types of bug spray. And the guy was checking them out and he was like, "Bugs getting to you, huh?" And I was like, "Yep. Please help me, sir." He had Lucky Charm Crocs. I thought they were really cool. They had the charms in it. I was like, that's cool. I think that's all the stories I have for the beginning of stream today. Really top tier ones today. I've outdone myself. All right, let's do Kakariko Village. Okami. I was like, I know this track. Why do I know this track? It's from Okami, that's why. This is actually on my song list. It's a theme of the Celestials, I believe. Andrew, thank you so much. How long is that now? Freaking 37 months. So just over 3 years. Yesterday was my 3-year partnerversary, which was kind of a crazy reflection time of like, wow, so much has happened in this room during that time. It's absolutely insane. Thank you for the new follow from Moitita? I don't know. Thank you. For Corner Claws Pencils and Andrew, you guys all get priority requests if that's something that you would like. Pencils for the bits, thank you as well. Thank you for the partnerversary wishes. Thank you very much. Has it cooled down in Nashville? A little bit. There was 1 week where it was like really intense heat, and then whenever there's really intense heat, it's followed by a fair amount of rain and overcast, which was a welcome break. But I kind of just want one full day of like thunderstorms, just clearing out the muggy heat. Like, I got a new shirt that I really wanted to wear for today, but it's long sleeve, and I tried to just push through it, but I was like, I'm so uncomfortable. It's too hot. Why am I doing this to myself? You want snow? I would love snow, but living in Nashville, that happens like maybe once a year, if at all. Zin, thank you for 28 months. Good afternoon, Joe. Thank you for streaming. Hope you're staying cool for the most part, yeah. So hot here in Texas. Oh my gosh, Zin. My heart goes out to you. One of my friends just recorded an album in Texas, and they were saying how one day it was like 110 degrees or something. I hope you're managing to keep cool. That's pretty brutal. Flagata, welcome. Good to see you. Dan. So Pencils wants something in the key of D for an improv jam. So I think I'm going to do Windfall Island, which is key of A, which is very similar, so it'll help me kind of think in that mindset. And then after I try Windfall, I'm going to just go for it and do some sort of an improv loop. For Pencil's priority request, he asked for an improv loop in the key of D, which I'm assuming means you're going to play along. What instrument will you be playing along with? I'm guessing guitar is like your main, but I know that you've also been working on piano off and on, you know, amongst looking for jobs and all of the things that you do. Okay, so Windfall Island is another Juke remix tune that I'm going to play over. This one is such a joyful piece. It makes me very happy. That song's always a good one for the Blue Bop. I can see it now. Let's see. So now we're gonna try an improv loop in the key of D. I think I want to start with piano. I might switch to guitar to actually record the first layer. But I like seeing things on the piano so you can just see the chords really easily. For Arkit, it's good to see you again. How are you doing today? And Loopty, hope your stream went well last night. Congrats. Thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had a really busy week last week, so I felt like my energy wasn't as high as I would have liked it to be, but you know, I think I still played okay. I hope. So let's see. Improv jam in D. I love knowing that a lot of your guys like work partners. Because that's one of my favorite things to do with like good friends of mine. Like if they have a project they need to get done, is to work together. Like, oh, I have busy work too. Let's make a big pot of coffee and just hang out and have video game music on in the background. Oh, you did, Loopty? Was it a planned meeting or destiny? Okay, D major. I want just regular piano. That's not piano! That's like a honky-tonk piano. So with this keyboard, there's buttons like piano, synth, strings. And so whenever I press piano, I think it's going to go back to piano, but it goes to a harpsichord. I'm a teacher, and I said to the student, I'll review some of their work with video game music. Perfect! Well, I'll try not to distract as well. So I have different strategies sometimes when trying to come up with an improv loop. I think what I want to start with first is thinking about what note I might want the melody to start on. So that's just a D chord. That's kind of pretty. I already lost it. I kind of wanted to go to a minor chord after that. I'm trying to figure out which one. I like this though. Oh. Then I want to do like a walk down. So oh, I'm so close. What happens after that, though? I don't like going to the A minor. Hey, Daniel. I think that works. It sounds kind of like, I feel like it sounds like a home theme in a video game. So let's go for like a cozy vibe. Liz, thank you for a resub. Do you want the chords pencils, or did you figure it out? So this is dun 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 dun. It's in 4/4, so let me open a 4/4 template. I'm just doing an improv loop, and hopefully it will come out nice. Okay. Thank you again, Liz, for the resub, and let me know if I can play you something. How's Kimchi? Kimchi's doing great. He is downstairs. I played with him for a long time this morning to get him tuckered out. Also, Mikey, welcome. Uriel. Oh, I know this is going to be a heart warmer. I feel like this piece kind of matches Uriel's vibe. Just like happy and sweet and cozy. I feel like there's a chord missing. No, that's fine, actually. Should I do an E diminish or a C sharp diminish? Or I'll just do C, an A over C sharp, and then G. Okay. Let me read what Uriel said before I start trying to record this. Let's see. What? Still no whole 2 years? I'm actually surprised by that either. I feel like we've had you here for longer than that for Uriel. It's because I can't see this channel without you. I felt like I would have topped that a long time ago. Still a wonderful time to be treasured forever. Thank you, Uriel. I am deeply sorry I'm not here as often as usual. Never apologize for that. I'm not going anywhere, so whenever you guys want to pop in, I'm more than happy to see you. And I don't hold on to that, you know. We all have our things that we got to do. Still love you in this community more than you can imagine. Uriel, thank you. Tier 2 for 23 months. For Octoboo, welcome. Dan, thank you for gifting 5 subs. I think I'm missing one other thing. Let's see. Joe for the bits. Conductor Joe. Must be. Has to be. Caesar the Husky, thank you for the follow. And Macrobat, thank you. For all the resubs, you guys all get priority requests if that's something you'd like. And Van Hamilton, speaking of resubs, officially for 3 years. Thank you so much. Let me know if I can play you something. Oh my goodness, so many of these gifted subs. Initial, thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh, you guys are so nice to me. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, those aren't spiders. Those are Frank. Frank's my face on a Furby with Barbie legs attached to it. Also your work background for nth degree? Well, I am honored. Thank you. Oh, actually caught it before I did the whole thing. This is not in the right input. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Ba-dum, dum, dum, ba-ba-dum, dum. I should decide what I'm doing before I try and go for it. That's always the same. I think I like that better. I feel so dumb. Oh, that's why. Thank you guys for the support. I get really nervous when I do improv loops because I just want to not make it take too long. But sometimes coming up with something on the spot feels like it might take a minute. Yeah! Gotta. It's so close. I should just practice that descend line because that's what I keep messing up. To an A. So do that again and get it right twice. So then... I want to do that sus4 at the end too. So I gotta practice that descend so I can record it. Just land on an E. G. Okay. Let me catch up with chat. Oh, I rolled over my toe. Oh, that hurt so bad. Kalina Skolin, thank you for the follow. And James for the resub. Hello, beautiful, awesome Joe. Hello. Yeah, that hurt my toe pretty bad. I think I'm so close to getting this. Let's see. Come on, girl. think that was good enough. I know I want to add strings. Okay, let's do some pretty layers. I kind of want like a... I should have held the C. going. Jojo! Thank you for a resub, for the raid, Jojo. Thank you very much. I'm trying to do an improv loop right now. So I guess I need the kick drums back. I hear it in my head. Oh, and a resub. Oh, you want a sub too? Thank you. You spoiled me with all these nice things. Thank you. Let's see if I can do the second part. I hope y'all don't mind or don't think this is super boring. So then... Oh, it's so close. Butts. Got a little off the rails at the end there, but I'm gonna work with it. Okay, so we're gonna figure out some violin lines. Josh Turk music? Oh my god, literally 2 raids right on top of each other. Thank you, Vol, for the raid as well as Josh. I'm just doing an improv loop right now, but I'm just gonna record like a couple violin layers and move ahead with it. For anyone from the raid, what's up? My name is Joe, and I make loops of covers and sing on top of them. I do originals and instrumentals, and I also play over video game music. So if any of that interests you, I hope you consider following. Let's figure out some violins for this next part, and then I'll tie this one up and leave it. need is a melody line. I think that's the main vibe. I could add like guitar, but I kind of like where it is. It sounds like a little video game song, like a memory. Ghost boy. Fun. What do you guys think I should call it? That was just an instrumental loop that we made up right now. Thank you so much. In my head, I kept being like, this is taking too long. Abandon ship, abandon ship. And I was like, no, you got to just keep trying. I've been listening to your guys' feedback on the stream, and a lot of people say that they don't, like, they'd rather me try and push through to keep making more improv loops, even though it does make me extremely uncomfortable. But I want to get more comfortable with it. Let's see, priority requests. I know I fell behind there for a moment. I saw Van Hamilton had to pop out before I got to his. If he comes back, we'll definitely do that. Improv loop check. And Liz, you asked for toss a coin to your Witcher. I'm more than happy to do that for you. And I think I saw Celeste at Eureka. Yeah, for 26 months. Thank you. And PO. Oh, that's courtesy of pencils, correct? Thank you once again for, we got triple rated actually. Jojo, Josh, and Vol. Thank you all three of you very, very much. I really appreciate it. Scamia Doodoo for the follow. Steve Improvises and Vol, as well as Ghosty Boy. Thank you for the follows. I really appreciate it. I am a child. Yes, saying doo-doo made me laugh like that. Doo-doo. There was this clip, I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's I saw it on the H3 podcast, but there was like a news reporter who was reporting on something like really sad happening, and she mispronounced her name to Didi Mega Doodoo, and it just, that will ring in my head whenever I see the word doo-doo. It's like, tragic loss of 4 lives was at the great destruction from the storm today. Didi Mega Doodoo. Oh, I mean, and then she like actually says the name correctly. It's awesome. So stupid. Man, I was gonna ask you what I should name the improv piece we just did, but now I know it's just gonna be like a bunch of people probably saying doo-doo or Didi Mega Doodoo. Mist of Doo-doo. You know what? Yeah, sure. We'll do that. This will be Mist of Doo-doo. Oh, that's so gross when you think about it. What does that mean? Joe and Poops jokes. That should be the title. Mist of Doo-doo. And then I'll put in parentheses night version, because obviously. Sweet. I'm glad I stuck through with that. That was fun. It's a shark that none of you trusted. Oh, God. And then there's like, I'm just saying memes at you. This isn't interesting or funny at all. But like how people have been doing the Oppenheimer and Barbie things of like, when you, what was it? It's like, when you fart while pooping and it shows the Barbie face laughing, and then it's like when you poop while farting and it's an Oppenheimer face. Okay, let's move on before I really divulge into all the inappropriate things that I find to be very funny. Toss a coin to your Witcher. Here we go. Thank you guys. Also, dang, thank you so much, McLeod, for an extremely generous dono. That is so, so generous to help me get a streaming computer. Thank you very much. I've been streaming using a refurbished 2018 MacBook since I started streaming, and it's tired. it needs to be it needs to have a nice long sleep. I've been starting to have a lot of computer issues, and so I cleared this one and now put everything on this computer responsible for loops and editing. But now this one's acting up because there's so much stuff I'm doing on it. So thank you very much. And to make the most satisfying number we could have hoped for, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Amazing. Yes, this MacBook has worked so hard for me, and it has all the extension plugs in the world plugged into it, and it just needs a nice long sleep. It is not very happy. Let's see. Put it out to the pasture. Well, I mean, I'm definitely it still works clearly, but it just keeps getting overloaded. But, you know, if I get the computer, then I can use this one to like edit and take with me on the road if I want to like edit things or do smaller things that I need to get done. But anyway, let's see our priority requests. We have yesterday for JoJo. I'm surprised this one keeps getting picked. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've been this close to taking this one off the list. I just haven't found a way that I perform it where I feel like I've added something special to it. You know what I mean? I know I'm really particular about that sort of stuff, but it's kind of like the Marie Kondo thing that everyone did for that hot second. I've been trying to do the whole, like, does this bring me joy to do this song? And I don't know about this one. It might just need the right arrangement, but let's try it. No, I want to try it. I do want to try it. But I will take a quick break before we jump into this, just because I need to use the restroom. But I'll just need a couple minutes. I'm going to do a quick little stretch and we'll jump into yesterday. So let me keep this music on and I will be back in the next couple minutes. Let's see. make this one real purty. Let me make sure I've saved our improv loop we did, Mist of Doo-Doo night version. Kimchi has successfully bit my mic cable enough where it's starting to like cut out if I bend it at a certain level, so I'm also gonna order one of those when stream finishes. Luckily, the aux cable for these headphones is separate, so it's an inexpensive fix. So out of all the cables he has bitten, I am okay that it is this particular one. Everything else is safe, thank goodness. Decoy cables, that's not a bad idea, but then, I don't know. Also, what's up, Alex? I didn't say hello to you today. Hendry, welcome in. Matt, good to see you too. It's in 4/4. When you see me do that with my hand, I'm conducting. I do that to figure out what time signature pieces are in. I realize I probably look kind of weird when I do that. But when I transcribe video game pieces, this is what I'm doing like the whole time. Because when I write out the music, if my hand's to the left, then I know it's on beat 2 and I can write it in right beat 3, up beat 4, down in the middle is beat 1. Okay. To be safe, I should actually close this so I don't accidentally save over a Mist of Doo-Doo. Double click this. Oh. There we go. Aux input 1. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, McLeod. F, that would be F sharp, this would be the key of G. So let's see. Why did that happen? Are you guys okay? I clicked the tap tempo button and it changed the mic input to a non-existent one. Let me see if that happens again. Volume's turned down. Now it's not doing it. That's so weird. I'm so sorry. I have no idea why that happened. When I click this button, I can tap and put in the tempo, but instead of doing that, yeah, okay, whatever. Sorry, I have no answer for that. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Well, the tempo still got put in correctly, so hey, there's that, right? Okay, that's okay. Let's just move on from that. Okay. Had a bust note. Let's fade out these drums, or maybe just make them really quiet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. yesterday. All my troubles seemed so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Taking my time with it helped me feel a bit more connected with it. I almost feel like accordion added to that one would also be really pretty. I'm not sure if I'm ready to make a decision on if I want to keep it or not yet. I just don't know. I don't know what the right move is. Also, for Pavelnem, it's good to see you again. It has been quite a while since I've seen that name in chat. I hope that you've been doing well with all the things you're doing in your time. And I appreciate you dropping in to say hi again. Thank you guys, thank you. I added that song to the song list because my grandmother from Ireland, when she came to America, she wasn't that fond of a lot of like kind of rock music that my dad was into. And that was the one song by the Beatles. I know the Beatles obviously from the UK, but That was the one Beatles song that she thought was really beautiful. She was like, oh my gosh, that's the Beatles? She's like, well, I like that one. But she made it clear she only liked that one. She didn't like the other ones. I feel like that one made me want to do another soft one. So why don't we try like Wake Me Up When September Ends. And I can't believe that that month is actually coming up real soon. Thank you, Jojo, for the raid and the resub. Spoiling me rotten. I've been trying much more actively on Twitch to just remind myself that I can take my time when building everything. I feel like whenever the first mistake comes up, I start to like panic in my head. I'm like, oh, that's less time that you have to fix it now before everyone gets frustrated with you. But you guys never actually like say that or anything. It's all coming from my own head, so working out to stop that. Grumpy Granny sounds like a band name. We're Grumpy Granny. Welcome 789. How are you doing? I hope you're having a nice day. We're just doing really simple loops to get started, but I'm gonna incorporate some more piano and guitar and other things as well. But we're just starting nice and chill. A little bit of coffee. All right. Shmoop-a-doop. What? I kind of want to add vocals to this. Okay. Andrew, what are you doing? I want like spooky, very subtle vocals. Maybe. Try that again. I don't like it, I'm not committing. Just commit. Commit to it, girl. Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass. 7 years have gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. The rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I have lost. Wake me up when September ends. Summer has come and passed. 7 years have gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Ring out the bells again, like they did when spring began. Wake me up when September ends. The rain again, falling from the stars, drenched in my pain again, becoming who we are. As my memory rests, but never forgets what I have lost. Wake me up when September ends. I like the vocal ooze in there. I hadn't done that. Well, way back in the day, I used to do like harmony where I'm singing the lyrics right over it. But since I did my live loop thing last weekend, with that setup, I was able to loop only my violin and vocals live for the show. So I've been trying to think about how when I do more sets, that might be what like my setup is for a while. It might just be looping vocals and strings. So I've been trying to think of how to use my voice more as an instrument more actively. Let's do one more slower song, and then I'm going to do some playing along the tracks, and we'll eventually get into songs that feature drum and drum pads and the bass and the keys and stuff. But I'm enjoying just the kind of chill acoustic time we're having. So I think what I'd like to do next is either Don't Know Why or You Don't Know Me. I didn't realize how similar those titles were. I'll go based off what I see first in chat. The two songs I'm thinking of are Norah Jones' You Don't Know Me, or no, Norah Jones' Don't Know Why, or the jazz standard You Don't Know Me, most popularly known by Ray Charles performing it. Just in case I'm setting up You Don't Know Why. That's actually, yeah, that's what that mashup would be. I don't know if I could do that. Barack, what's up? What am I trying to do right now? I haven't had enough coffee today, clearly. Golly. Both are kind of jazzy. That's not Butronome. I just opened up Postmates. Girl! Focus. Let's see. Make sure it's working. No! Butronome, wake up! I need you. Usually if I just disconnect it and reconnect it, it should be fine. There it goes. Let's do Don't Know Why. The last time I performed this, I kind of kept tripping over myself, so I feel like it'd be good for me to do it again and lock it into place. For this one, we're going to have guitar and strings. So, same thing we have been doing, really, just... For Landon Arts, thank you for the follow if you're still here. You might hear lawn people outside. I hope that's not too distracting. Oh, hey! It's been a minute. Welcome. Visceral Vocabulary. Thank you for the raid. It's good to see you. How are you? I was about to do a Norah Jones loop if you would be interested in that. Please let me know if I could play you anything from my song list to say thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. My name is Joe. Have a good run, pencils. And I make loops and sing on top of them of covers, originals, instrumentals, and I also play over video game soundtracks because I love video game music and it's my favorite music to listen to. So I'm about to do Norah Jones' Don't Know Why. You're good with Norah? Perfect. How was your stream today? Gotta go over this screen and do this. Also, for anyone who doesn't already know this lovely product that I've been using for over a year now, this is the Soundbrenner Core. It's a vibrating metronome. This saved me with my Twitch setup because with my setup, I can't have it so only I hear a metronome click. You would have to hear that, which I didn't want because that's kind of obnoxious. But with this, I can link it up to Bluetooth and connect it to Ableton. And then when I do this on my phone, it changes the tempo on screen. So it really solved my issues. I loved it so much that I reached out and asked for a discount code to offer to anyone else who might want to get it. So if you have any questions, let me know. The link's in chat, and I have a code JoeClearySB to get 20% off. Okay. I waited till I saw sun. Don't know why I didn't come. I might speed that up. Let's see. I affectionately call it Butronome because I put it in my back pocket so the mic doesn't pick it up. Don't make it weird, please. We've had a really good track record of people not making it weird. So don't start. Don't be the first one. All right. Let's see. That seems like a good tempo. So we got 1, 2. Let's get some violin. welcome Raiders. I couldn't say anything or else it would get recorded into the loop. Thank you so much for popping up for the raid. Thank you. How was your stream? And welcome Raiders. My name's Joe and I make loop covers and sing on them. I also play over video game soundtracks. So let me know if you'd like to hear anything. Let's do some singing. Don't know why I didn't come. I waited till I saw the sun. Don't know why I didn't come. I left you by the house of fun. Don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. When I saw the break of day, wish that I could fly away. Instead I'm kneeling in the sand, catching teardrops in my hand. My heart is drenched in wine. I would die in ecstasy, but I'll be a bag of bones driving down the road alone. My heart is drenched in wine, but you'll be on my Metronome chill. Something has to make you run. Don't know why I didn't come. I feel as empty as a drum. Don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. I found a way to loop that where I saved like a good 30 seconds on building it, which made me really happy. You might notice when I record it on the guitar, I'll like leave that ending there. I realized that the way the song ends is they do a tag 3 times. So instead of making a third layer, which would add probably another minute 30 to recording it, if I just do that last one and keep repeating from the top, it saves a lot of time. Thank you again so much for the raid and welcome for anyone that might have stuck around. I see a handful of follows. Thank you guys. Welcome in Chucky, John the Killer, Mr. Knotted, Max Flow. Thank you very much for the follows. I really appreciate it. Again, to introduce myself, hi, my name's Joe. I make loops and sing on top of them. I've been doing really chill ones today with just guitar and violin so far, but I also play the piano and the bass and the accordion and lots of other things. So if that interests you, I hope you might consider giving a follow, hanging out. The other thing I do here is I play over video game soundtracks, because video game music's what I listen to the most on my own free time. It makes me very happy. So why don't I do some of those, and we'll get back to looping in a bit. I did a poll yesterday asking if you guys would prefer me dedicate certain streams to either looping or video game music. And I was really happy to see that people really liked when I mixed everything together. There was like 30 people who voted to keep it the same and one who voted to keep them separate. So I was like, oh, great. Okay. I'm going to do a really pretty piece from Octopath Traveler 2, and this one's called Cropdale Village at Peace. I write out all my sheet music myself. I know it's really old-fashioned to have it printed out, and not the most, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not the most, like, productive way of doing it, but I just really like having sheet music. I think it's really pretty. Like, I had a rehearsal last week, and everyone was reading all their music off their, like, iPads and stuff. I was the only one with sheet music. I was like, oh, man. I look like such a nerd right now. But everyone was really nice, so at least there was that. Okay, Cropdale Village at Peace. Let me turn this up and get my violin. Did not play well in that. I'm going to do that without the track to really lock it in. But before I do that, Dude, Tom Z, thank you so much for $100 donation. Thank you so much for helping me on my journey to get a streaming computer that is not my refurbished 2018 laptop on which I currently stream and it is really struggling with. So thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Please let me know if there's something I can play for you. I would absolutely love to. Just let me know. Before I move forward, I would like to do this piece again without the track. Because I didn't play as well as I would like to. So when I play without the track, it helps me really listen and focus. I do transcribe it up an octave in my head when I look at it, which is a little distracting, but anyway, let's try it. Itchy. I'm still a little hesitant. I think I want to try and do that song again with the track now and just really focus. For Tom Z, please don't apologize at all. My mobile Wi-Fi is not letting me view the stream. Thank you again so much. Thank you for that incredibly generous dono. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to do this again and be braver with my violin bowing. Yes, I was not being very brave. Was already a bit better. One of the biggest things I have been focusing on with my violin playing is never playing a note I'm not committing to. So even if I get it like out of tune, I want to at least have a good bow for it. For Hendry, have a wonderful night's rest. Thank you for joining in today. All right, just over 2 hours now. I'm gonna take another break. I usually take one per hour for just like a couple minutes, like a minute or two. And when I come back, let's do some more pretty video game tracks, and then I'll do instrumental loops. We haven't done any that were just instrumental today. feel like I'll just keep this one on. Yes, next up is the night version of it, which is so pretty. All right, guys. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. Guitar Shredder, good to see you. How's your streams been going? Thank you, Tony, as well as El Bartos for the follows. I really appreciate that. Let's do the Bright Lands next. Oh, for Shredder, you got a new computer. I think Tripwire might have told me that. Yes, I'm looking, well, as you can see by the donation goal, I'm looking to get myself a new computer. What kind did you get, if you don't mind me asking? Let's do the Bright Lands. I think it's near the top of this list. Yep. For Dana, this one's my favorite from the Octopath Traveler 2 soundtrack. It's just so, so pretty. The whole soundtrack, though, is just jam-packed with, like, really gorgeous, gorgeous pieces. I'm gonna do one more I haven't done for a bit. I almost was worried it sounded like almost... Excuse me. Woo. Almost, like a parody at first, because it sounds very, like, Baroque when it starts, but it's just the instrument choice, and I think it's still really pretty, so I want to do it. It's called Home of Wisdom in the Arts. Then I'm going to do Tressa's theme, and then I want to do, I can't remember the name of the other one, The Fall Lands or something. I'll find that one, but let's do Home of Wisdom in the Arts, and then I will do Tressa's theme. Tressa the Merchant. Okay. Hey, you remember? Yeah. Daniel, I think I saw you say that you had to shave off your beard because of an accident. Can I ask what this accident was? Like, I'm assuming it was probably just like a misclip or something, right? But I can't help but also wonder, I'm like, was it fire? Did he burn it off? Apparently those are the only two options in my mind. I'm probably going to say this wrong. Eloise? Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Let's do Tressa the Merchant, and then the Fall Lands, and then we're going to do some instrumental loops. Let me check the priority requests as well. Okay, cool. I did not miss anything. Awesome. Mm-mm-mm. Doc, thank you for Dono. I really appreciate it. You look like someone who appreciates being given $10 by a stranger on the internet. I do appreciate that, yes. You know, this is actually good timing. When I was tuning up today, I ended up messing around on the banjo, and I want to try and do an improv loop. And I know you like those, so why don't we just do that now? I also did an improv loop at the beginning of the stream. 2 in 1 stream. Who the heck is this person? So, if I'm gonna do an improv loop, I think it's in 4/4. Let's see. I was tuning up the banjo and then ended up messing around on it, and I just had a 2-chord thing that I thought sounded pretty. So the thing I was messing around with, I'm trying to remember. It was like, oh no. No. let's just start with that first part. It is in 4/4. Cool. Thank you, Daniel, for the... Oh, you upped the game, I see. Deal with that, Doc. Price is Right rules. $10.01. There you go, Daniel. Thank you, both of you, very, very much. Doc, I know I picked for you, but if there's if there's something you'd like, so I'm not just picking for you, please let me know. I know both of you guys usually like the improv stuff, so... Since it's very sweet in the beginning, I want the second part to have kind of that... I don't know what chord that is, though. F minor, but with so it's an F minor major 7. But I want it to be slow and pretty, so I'm rushing. Let's see what that tempo sounds like. Let's do it a little faster. Okay. Is that right? Okay. That finger position to get it how I want it to, it's kind of like a D7. Just remember that D7 shape. Okay. 1, 2, 3. How would I do that? That's so hard because I have to lift, so I can't bar everything except that one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was right. I just got to get it more in time. I feel like there should be a C section, so now we got this. As for the violin, I hear like a... Squisher, what's up? I'm just making an improv loop. So maybe like a... How do I want to do this? How was your stream, Squisher? Again, I'm just doing an improv loop, so I'm just trying to figure it out as I'm going. I think I want one more section, I just don't know what I want it to be yet. But I hope you had a good stream. Let me know if I can play something for you. So what I'm thinking is maybe a C to an E minor. So it'd be... to an A. So that would be... I want to get back to that F, so I'd have to go... That kind of works. We'll just do that. part I played way too loud. What do you guys think I should name it? Oh, there it is. What? PP. I kind of like George. We're just gonna name it George. Yeah, Daniel likes George too. Fart Stew Valley? So I'm guessing then that the fart stew part is like when you hit that minor section. This is when you're eating the stew and you're like, ah, this is good. I feel so relaxed. But then, oh no. This stew has made me very, very gassy. I can't have my partner know about how gassy this stew has made me. Maybe I can make it subtle so they won't notice. But then they do notice right here. But then they look at you and they say, it's okay. I still love you, even though you have smelly stew farts. And then, yeah, this is the happy way to get out of that. Thank you, Hedges. I love the banjo. I think it's such a pretty instrument. Man, remember earlier in stream when I was like, ow, I rolled over my toe? It is bleeding! I might just wash that real quick. But first, let's save George so I don't lose George. Can't lose George. Cool, saved it. Thank you for the follows, Rockstar, Just Jones, and Bertron. Thank you very much. I would have named that like the Smelly Stew song or something, but we already did a song today that we titled, what do we call it? Mist of Poo Poo? I think it was something like that. It was something very adult and appropriate to do as a 32-year-old. Let me wash my hands real quick as my toes. I was like, what is this? And then I saw it was blood. I'll just make this another break. This will be my last break, and when I come back, we'll just do a couple more things and call it a day. Thank you guys so much for all this support today. I'm really proud of myself. We did 2 improv loops. We did some singing. We did some other things. The nurse in me is semi-concerned. I'm gonna go downstairs and put some hydrogen peroxide on it. Yeah, it was fun. Thank you, Alton. So I think what I'll do is take that quick break and come up and I really want to do Endless World. No, it's not called Endless World. It's like a road traveled with friends. It's one from Dragon Quest that I always forget. I do want to do that as a loop, and then like 3 video game songs. I know I want to do Stars at Our Backs. I'll figure it out when I get back. But again, just thank you, everybody. A quick toe amputation? I don't think it's quite there yet. I'll see what Nurse Kimchi has to say. Nurse Kimchi versus Nurse Hojerific. Who will be correct? You're correct, Hojerific, not Kimchi. Kimchi doesn't know about that kind of stuff. You are a doctor, that is fair. Oh, wow, I didn't think about that. We'll see what Kimchi has to say. Okay, I'll be back in like just 2 to 3 minutes. Thank you, everybody. I'm back. I'm the baby. Gotta love me. The toe has been disinfected. It's just a tiny little one, so I don't think it needs a band-aid. All right. Let's do this endless world loop because it makes me so darn happy. Itchy. Itchy. I need a 4/4 loop. It's a miracle. The farty stew saved me. I want stew now. I have like an air fryer, which has made my life much easier. And I kind of want to get a crock pot. It would be nice to like get something started when I start stream and then go downstairs and it's just like, oh, look at this, it's done. I might look for one of those when I finish stream today. I might buy me a crock pot. I used to have one, but I lost it in the last move. Well, I didn't lose it, it broke. It broke. Oh, but now I just remembered it's actually really hot out, so the idea of a stew actually just makes me feel kind of uncomfy. Oh, I can't wait for fall, you guys. Best time of year. I freaking love the fall. But at least I'll be escaping the Tennessee heat in August because I'm taking a vacation. I'm going to Boston for a couple days. I found that I always go home, or whenever I go home, it's just for the holidays, like Thanksgiving and Christmas, which is awesome. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to book a trip where I just go. So I got an Airbnb in Boston, and I'm going to try and see a Red Sox game, maybe go to the Symphony, go to Newberry Street. I lived 5 years in Boston, and I grew up like 15 minutes outside of that city, so I just love Boston. And then I'm gonna take a bus and go to my mom and dad's, the Cape. I'm really excited. Sometimes I start with guitar for this. Let's do that. As a Blue Jays fan, I have to say boo Red Sox. I can respect that. I get it. But that sounds like a most excellent trip. Yes! Boston in the summertime is really nice. And if I go to Boston, I gotta see Fenway Park. Get me a hot dog and a beer. You're a Yankees fan, Elton? Oh! It's okay, we're still friends, right? Okay, thank goodness. I've never been to Fenway. For Cathedral, I think it's really fun. It's one of the oldest baseball stadiums in the country. Like a lot of stadiums have been, knocked down and rebuilt to just be more modernized and be more comfy and all these things. But Fenway Park has had some new additions to it, but for the most part, it's very much the same. There's a lot of history there, and it's right in the heart of Back Bay, in the Fens area. And so right around it is like a lot of the great parts of Boston that I really liked. You're not too far from Charles River and the bridge heading over to Cambridge. It's a great part of the city. So if you do a vacation and you make sure that you're in that area, there's a lot to do. It's not too far from the Museum of Fine Arts. It's by Berkeley, so if Berkeley has something going on at their performance center, that's a great thing to do too. It's cool. It's cool. And you guys know I'm going to go to the Berkeley bookstore and see if there's more Berkeley binders, because there's none on their bookstore at the website, and I need more Berkeley binders. I have them all matching now. If I break the system, what am I going to do? All right, let's do it. La la la. One, two, three. Oh, I did it in the wrong one. I have to press pedal number 2. Okay. 1. That's not the right sound I want. I didn't burp. What are you talking about? I would never do that. Let's do it an octave lower. It sounds better there. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. That's so gross. No, that's a lie. Don't listen to hedges, they're lying. I have never done that once in my life. wanted to try it. Y'all, to be honest, I'm tired. We did hit that 3-hour mark, so I think I'm gonna call it actually here. Because I do want to get some more violin practice done before the end of the day. And I have to get ready for a new recording I got asked to do, so that's exciting. Let's take a look at who is live currently. Let's see. Shmooby-dooby-doo. Booty-boop-boom-ding. Now that I have these new time slots, I'd like to see if there's anyone I don't usually get a chance to raid. I think I'm gonna raid... Let's raid Kara. I'm gonna be live again on Thursday at 3 p.m. and then on Monday at 10 a.m. I like to still keep one morning stream for people who like those. But thank you guys for another wonderful stream. I've been having a lot of fun just trying out different ways to approach stream and how to approach making loops and trying to make everything sound just as nice as I can. Thank you, Scotty. I hope you do too. And for anyone that ever wants a song, I'll be here. I'm working on some new stuff I'm excited to share, and yeah, I just hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you. Okay. Goodbye.